Hi folks, welcome to the Tech Lockdown Daily Webcast, where we will be discussing technology that will help us all during the lockdown period and beyond. My name is Zul, and I'll be your moderator for this session. Today, in this episode of our webcast, we have Stu Garrow, the SVP and General Manager of APAC of Talend, and Fraser Marlow, the Head of Marketing Growth Team of Talend. Both of them will be sharing with us some of the COVID-19 solutions by Talend that is being used to solve these different social issues. With that being said, I will now pass over to Aaron, who will now begin with today's discussion.
Thank you, Zul. Hi, Stu and Fraser. Thanks for joining us.
Aaron.
Let's begin.
All right, before we go into the discussion, maybe you guys can tell me how Talend is coping with the COVID-19 pandemic right now.
I tell you what, I'll kick off. Certainly at an APAC level, as well as globally. I mean, most of our people are working from home. Have been for many weeks now in different countries, all at different stages. So lots of changes in the business in how we're going to market and things we're doing. But all in all, it's actually been remarkably positive.
Yeah, I'd echo that. So Fraser, I'm here in Philadelphia, actually, in the United States. So I'm going to take kind of a global perspective, and Stu's very much focused there in the region. Essentially, we followed all of the guidance that have been issued by the governments all around the world where we have Talend offices. But our organization was actually very well prepared. Our teams were very well prepared. And I think the main thing that we miss right now is the social connection. And we've even figured out ways to make that happen. So we're faring pretty well, thanks.
All right, that's fantastic. Okay, let's go straight into the questions. Stu, I just want to ask you, maybe you can share with us currently what are the different social issues that have been brought to light during this COVID-19 pandemic, especially in the Southeast Asian region?
No, I think we're looking at the situation all around the globe. We're talking to our clients who are very much global in nature, and it's amazing actually how we're seeing the same stories coming out from all of the communities, all of the organizations that we talk to. I think in a situation like this, our societies, our organizations, our companies are put under stress. And when you put something under stress, it reveals both the fracture lines or the lines of weakness, but also the great areas of strength. And I found it actually, from a social perspective, found it very comforting to see how everybody has really stepped up, how organizations have helped each other, how everybody has come to the fore, just like Talend did, to say, we have skills, we have resources, how can we help? And we've actually seen a lot of collaboration between local communities and federal communities. We've seen work between countries that wasn't as apparent before. So it turns out that human society actually has a very strong fabric, and that's going to be one of the big silver linings coming out of this entire episode.
Okay, do you have anything to add to that, Stu?
Yeah, look, I think the human side of it has been, incredible to watch people, and I think certainly around the region we've seen, different offices all launching different initiatives to try and help local charities, help different people, help people both internally within our partners and customers, from a human perspective. I think what we also see is the importance then of especially, medical and government organizations trying to bring data together in order to do the sort of tracing. And I think, what you see in places like Singapore with tracing people, where they've been incredibly efficient having access to data. And I think, that becomes very key.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big themes that's really emerging right now is essentially how prepared were we? I mean, we had SARS, we had MERS, we had Ebola. You would think that we would have had really good data sharing, information management systems, which we kind of have, but I think what's really been revealed here from a social perspective is that we are not as prepared as we thought we might be to gather the data, derive the insights, very rapidly inform the people that needed the information. I think from a technology point of view, we have all of the pieces, right? We have all the pieces of the puzzle. But what we're really missing is the fabric that ties all of that together.